Yo, what's good, fam? You read the title correct. I was streaming and I had like 7 people joining. Like, it was a good stream. It was probably the best stream I ever had. But along with the people trying to support the stream, there was people that didn't really support my stream. And I played a match as Huntress against some survivors. They played really bad, or it's just I played better, I guess. For sure wasn't playing nice. And then a TTV survivor that I just killed had a really big problem with it. But really quick, I just want to make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button because we are trying to hit 125 subscribers before Christmas. And I have a Dead by Daylight rap coming out near Christmas if I'm not sick, because I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm still sick right now. I just feel good enough to make this video. But this person came in chat salty as hell. They started making arguments and all of their arguments were just terrible. And he made fun of somebody in my chat about their dead relative, which is not okay. I'm gonna cover their name because they were also a TTV, which I don't think they should even consider having TTV in their name. But I don't want anybody to go over there and say some terrible shit like what they said, because what they said was not okay, and I don't want anybody else doing that to them. And another thing that blows my mind is they have so many more followers than I did, but they came in my chat and started talking shit to my viewers, which just blows me, because shouldn't your main focus be entertaining your fans and your followers and people to come in your streams and stuff instead of going to somebody else's and bashing theirs? It doesn't make any sense to me. It was really disrespectful what they did. So enjoy this game and me breaking down this match of this salty, sweaty, entitled TTV survivor. I don't even know what I'm gonna title this video. So I load in my Huntress match in this tournament of Creek, so I'm like, alright, let's go some survivors. Opposite side of the map, Meg thinks I can't see her for some reason. Like, I don't know what she was doing. She was flying Jitu news, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, we just keep following her. We get close enough for a hatchet, and we were rusty, so of course we missed the first one. But like always, they don't make very much distance, so I just wind up another one, and I just throw it out her back. And she tries to run through us, so then again, she doesn't make any distance again. I'm sitting here waiting out dead hard. That's why I look disoriented, because I didn't know where she went. She went through me, and then she hops in a locker, and that's an easy grab. Now, David comes up out of nowhere body blocking, so I take the easy M1 because I don't know what he's doing. He teabags me, dead hard's through me, I don't swing for it. And then look right here when I turn around. David went through me with dead hard, and he's not in my sight, and I see blood and scratch marks at the bottom of the screen. So obviously I'm gonna turn around. And what do you know, he's right there standing behind Hook, not getting saved or anything. And he didn't even try to dodge it because there's no shot, and he just goes down instantly. So we're gonna look around. I look to my right, and this is the TTV that comes into my chat. Just keep in mind, this Jill is the one that was talking the most shit. So just remember. And she's on a gen right next to the Hook that I'm at, where I can clearly see her, she could clearly see me. Keep that in mind. So then I throw a hatchet at her. I thought she would have tried to dodge it so I could hit her. I left the Hook to reload. I go to turn around, and look, there's Tap. He didn't get to save or anything. He's just there, and I have a free shot on him. He could have got the unhook, pick up the slug. He could have done anything productive, but look what Tap does. He doesn't do anything. He just runs away instead of doing either of the options that I mentioned. And in case you couldn't tell, there's going to be a bunch of pauses, so just get ready for it. Me as the killer, my goal is to kill the survivors, and usually I don't bring any general aggression perks. Like this game I didn't. I usually play nice. I try to get 12 hooks. I try to do whatever I can to get as many hooks as possible. That's what I find fun, the chases in the game, and getting the hooks feels rewarding to me. But not every killer needs to play to this quote-unquote nice standard. Just remember that. I love to play like that. That's what I always do when I play killers like Blight and Huntress, but this game I was trying to win specifically because of an archive challenge that I had activated. But that's what survivors don't remember. My goal is to kill you guys, so I have to do whatever it takes to kill you. So if you go against a killer doing what I'm doing right now, which is not nice, quote unquote nice at all, it's me doing my task, just rethink why they're doing it. They're doing it to win, like they're supposed to do. And if you're a survivor and you're somewhat a little salty about what I just said, I was a survivor main for the longest time, and every rank reset I switch what side I main, so I play both sides of the game. I'm not a killer main, I'm not a survivor main, I just play both. And in this situation, I got Meg on Hook. I'm trying to force her to Hook stage 2. David down right in front of the Hook, not crawling away, not trying to relieve any of his team's pressure. We have Tap to my left, sitting behind a jungle gym, doing absolutely nothing at this moment. And Jill is by that gen in the barn, which I could keep throwing hatchets at and pressuring her to get off of. I have all 4 survivors in sight, information on all of them, so why would I leave this position if I'm trying to win? Jill comes out, so I throw a hatchet at her and she runs back away. So I just camp at the Hook stage 2 because this is the best thing for me to do to win. She hits Hook stage 2, so I decided, hey, I'm gonna leave, let Jill get the save. I'm gonna chase Tap for a bit until she gets saved, and then I'm gonna pick up David and put him on the hook, which Meg gets saved, so I go back to get David. You already know I gotta pick David up. Had boil over, but I had hook right next to me, so we just throw him buck on the hook. We tried to thread the needle with this hatchet, but it didn't work out. We have Jill teabagging. I just like, screw it, I'm gonna go ahead and reload. We turn around and she's still teabagging me. I wasn't patient enough for this hatchet, but let me pause it right here. I'm just going to put a timer on the screen to see how long this chase is, just for things later in the video. Alright, the chase was 21 seconds, which isn't bad. I've gone against some survivors that's given me like 4-second chases, but that's about 20 to 25% of a gen, so it's not bad per se, you know what I mean? I then quickly get her on a hook, I leave to pressure a gen, and then she gets saved, so I try to line up a hatchet. This is way too low, you can tell I'm rusty, and to my left, Iron Maiden is going off, because Meg is jumping in and out of a locker for some reason. So I head over to see what the schnapp is happening over there, and random blood leading to a pallet. Incredible. Throw that bait on a hook, god damn it. Then we're chasing Tap, and our challenge is to hook the Obsession twice while having the perk Furtive Chase, which you can see I have on the bottom right. So I have to chase Tap and get him on a hook twice this game. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen because they start giving up right here. Jill comes out of nowhere, dead hards my hatchet, then wipes the Cheeto crust off of my chin for some reason. So then I just go pick her up because I know she gave up. And then we have a Wild David running towards me. And I would love for you to take a guess what happens. What does David do right here? Does he A, dead hard into me, B, drop a flashbang, blind me, save Jill and save Tap and get all the gens done and get out, pulls a desk out of his back pocket and shows me all the tricks he can do with his tech deck, or pulls out all of his notes and tries to explain to me why the amazing world of Gumball is better than Dragon Ball? He's insane. And Detective Tap Kobe'd off hook. I would have let him go, but I had Furtive Chase and I need to hook him twice. So I kept the David slugged, hooked the Joe, and I went back after him because I really needed to hook him. And the Tap also came in chat after that, but they were nice and chill about it, which I love. Slapped the last 2 serves on the hook, and that's how I got the 4K. And I know it's really bad quality because I had to screen record this because I'm editing this whole video on my phone, so I know it's bad quality, but I'm still gonna blur out his name. I just want you to see that he has TTV in his name. Now let's start talking about everything they said in my chat. First thing they said was GG, and that was it. I said GG. All I said was GG, you guys got off to a bad start. So when they clapped back and said we had a very bad start because we're camping at 5 gens, buddy. So obviously it's trying to be passive aggressive, and he didn't like that I was camping at 5 gens even though they were surrounding me at 5 gens. You wouldn't even leave hook, and you even slugged at the hook, skull emoji. I somewhat understand what they mean, because if I have 2 people down, more than likely I'm not going to slug them like that. I would hook them, but I was trying to win. I was trying to get that challenge done and win. Okay, but right now he's upset with how I played, which is whip-de-doo-dah, get over it. The one time I play sweaty, it's such a big deal. Then he said, you wouldn't even keep chase me, skull emoji, but they put chasing, so it's you wouldn't even keep chasing me. The reason why I didn't chase you is because your whole team was in a bad spot. Why would I let you guys get a full reset and possibly win the game? You know what I mean? That just makes no sense. That's just entitlement of you wanting to win, and I should play how you want me to play. We even had Coochie Miner in chat literally trying to explain it to them. They just couldn't understand. It's called hooking the slugged player, buddy, but you keep doing you. Killer entitlement, by the way. I kid you not, when I'm telling you this is the first time something like this has ever happened in my stream, and I really thought it was satire. Like, I still kind of do a little bit. Like, they had to be joking, right? Hypocrisy at its finest. And they also mentioned in chat that they are a survivor main. I'm confused. You're a good huntress, I will say, but you doing that was sad, Lamau. Okay, number 1, I don't know what they're confused about. Number 2, I'm not a good huntress, like, whatsoever, but I'll always take a compliment. And number 3, me trying to secure the win as killer is sad. Like, it's almost like that's my job to kill you guys. Camping, it would not hook the slugged person, then would not keep chase on me. No, but it's sad doing all that at 5 gens, Lamau. Pathetic, Lamau. I can tell you're a killer main, skull emoji. Obviously, there are killer and survivor mains and Dead by Daylight, but this person is making it seem like it's a bad thing to be a killer main. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe this stream was 7 days after the rank reset, a full week, because the rank reset is on the 13th, and I'm pretty sure this stream was on the 20th, and I didn't play killer yet because I've been sick, and I've been enjoying my time playing God of War Ragnarok. And I said I was a Survivor main, even though I haven't touched Survivor yet, but as I said, it's because I'm playing other games and I've been sick. But this reset, I'm more of a killer main, as last reset, I was playing Survivor for majority of the time, so I was switching. Ash4, you call yourself a Survivor main, skull emoji. Didn't even play since Survivor since the reset, skull emoji. And I understand I probably only played one game, if that, because I was still Ash4, but at the same time, does being a Survivor main means I have to hit gold and iridescent ranks within a fucking week? You know what I'm saying? I play killer all the time, bestie, even though literally like 2 minutes ago he said he plays Survivor. Okay. Again, not saying you can't play both sides because I do, but he literally said in his words, he is a Survivor main. But now he plays killer all the time. So is he a Survivor main or a killer main? I don't know. He can't figure it out. Nah, I play other games. Thanks for assuming. Now I'm even more confused, you know what I'm saying? Because they're a Survivor main, but they play killer all the time. But they play other games. But when I play other games, I'm not a Survivor main because I'm still Ash4. It don't make sense. And he said, nah, I'm not gonna leave, which that means I'm assuming he's just gonna stay in stream for a while and keep talking. And another viewer said, I can tell your mom didn't give you enough attention and you like negative attention now. So he says, nah, the cap. Oh, she gave me plenty. Ah, yeah. We definitely believe that. Then Coochie Miner said, free viewer and free chats, thumbs up. Which is facts, because the negativity ain't messing with me at the end of the day. And that's just boosting my stream numbers so I can get at least like 50 followers. You know what I'm saying? By the way, go to the Twitch, give me 50 followers. And the only reason why I'm not covering Coochie Miner's name is because A, the name is funny, and B, Coochie Miner's a straight fucking menace. They don't care. And that's when out of nowhere Spooky says, your dad also gave me plenty of attention. To when he responded and said, my dad is dead, bro. And he said, boo-hoo, enjoyed it from the grave. And I didn't mention, but this kid is 16 years old. And it's not a problem that they're a 16-year-old kid. It's that they're in here talking this shit, and they're a 16-year-old kid. So they probably don't know any better. And that's another reason why I'm hiding their name. And I know dark humor exists. Everybody does it privately with their friends. Well, almost everybody. It's a humor thing. It's what you find funny. But at the same time, completely disrespecting somebody's relative from the grave is just disrespectful as hell. And that was the last message that they posted. I think they were done with it. I think they either got bored or they realized they said something really fucked up and they just left, which I thought they would have stayed longer because they said they weren't gonna leave, but it's fine. And yeah, that was my very first encounter on stream of a Survivor coming in and actually talking shit. Usually they'll come in and be like, GG easy, or you suck, that's not how you play the killer, you're a loser, which I'm fine with that. But that was my first time somebody came in and actually like thought they were right when they weren't. This is just the first entitled Survivor I've had join my stream. Somebody else from that match also texted in the chat, hey, I made this good nurse disconnect. It's okay, we all have bad matches. And this is the person that's gonna be fucking insane in a little bit. And it's funny that they were both playing in the same match, but they have totally completely different mindsets. One was, hey, you played wrong, you didn't play the way I wanted to play, you suck, killer entitlement. The other one was like, we had a bad match, it always happens. Sometimes I feel ashamed to be a part of Gen Z when they unironically use the covering mouth with hands emoji after every sentence, and probably do it in real life too. Straight facts, whenever somebody uses an emoji to try to gaslight you into thinking they're not mad, it's just like, bro, what are you doing? Nobody's gonna get mad over some fucking emojis, bro. And yeah, that was the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Please run up that subscribe and like button and comment something, because this video took me 5 to 6 hours edited on my phone. It feels like shit. My nose started bleeding midway through the editing, so I got blood on my phone. Like, this shit was just terrible. But yeah, my outro isn't on my phone, so it's just like I gotta talk until the video ends. So you're just gonna sit here and listen to me